Our second game on Hockey Zone comes from the BHA First Division competition. Labrador plays Norths. We pick up the action at the top of the first half. And Norths with possession early, out wide with Dan Smallwood. But it's an immediate turnover and Labrador look to bring it away down the right-hand side. Andrew Ward has it in space and he links up with the captain Harris in the middle. Harris with the angle ball to the stick of Kyle Gildia, but it's cut off by the North's defence. Labrador with possession anyway, and they see it over the back line. Looking to inject, there is Luke Tyne for Labrador. His angle ball is cut off though by Adam Grant, and Grant releases a teammate out wide, but it's all Labrador in that portion of the ground. No North support coming for Dean Pavitt. However, he does well to win the free hit. Ball's with Adam Grant. He plays it on, and it's a deflection off the North stick, but it's kept out. Shows good vision, though, to transfer to Campbell, and Campbell tries to link up with Fazal, but it's repelled immediately by Danny Malgosa. Malgosa links up with Gildia, and in support is Reardon. Reardon to Gildia. Gildia with plenty of support from Reardon again. Labrador come left and overlapping out wide is Harris. Harris on the reverse stick shot, but it's kept out by Tom Woodley. Fazal releases Mitchell Grant out through the centre. Grant links up with a teammate, and coming out is Justin Ward to make that save. And the umpire has awarded a penalty stroke. Small keeps it low, keeps it to the right of Justin Ward. He can't keep it out. Iman's met with a very good tackle from the North defence, and Fazal is releasing for his team. Tries to link up with Grant out wide, but stepping forward is Torrent to intercept, and his angle pass is picked off. Torrent wants the through ball, and he gets it to Harris. Harris turns, eliminates Fazal, and is heading towards the circle. He's got an opportunity. It looks two teammates out to the left. They take it on, and it's Labrador's first goal of the afternoon. And it's Gildia stepping forward to take it. He drops it back to Ima. Ima slings it through to Brandon Shaw, and Shaw's reverse stick hit is saved, but it's with Reardon in the circle. Reardon beats three opponents, beats Woodley, but puts it just wide of the net. Possession back with Bigham, and Bigham goes back through to Gildia, then to Harris. Harris looking to be aggressive. He gets it through to Gildia. Gildia's reverse stick pass hit to be taken by Grant. Grant to Rendell. Ball up the line, cut off by Harris on the reverse stick side, and Gildia's got space in the centre. He has options in the circle, but the lunge from Grant repels that attacking foray. And Grant wants the free hit. He should have had it, frankly, but Labrador go into the circle anyway. They have a chance to, for the first penalty corner of the match. Adam Ima is bringing it in. Mark Harris is on the trap. Comes wider to Gildia though, and the shot by Reardon is saved by Woodley. Reardon cuts it off, has the shot, and Grant releases Rendell out wide. Rendell in plenty of space. He has plenty of speed, but his pass not the best, but it beats two Labrador players anyway. And heading into the circle, Rendell overlaps, and he has another chance to shoot, but it's kept out by Ward. Ward, a very good save. Cut off by Torrent, and it's back with him now. Torrent's got plenty of room in front. He goes the angle pass to Harris, who's found plenty of space heading toward the top of the circle. Takes on Grant, beats Rendell, wants the short corner, and he gets it. Then it comes to Gildia. Reardon on the hit, but they fake it and past him. And it's Bigham with the shot, but it's repelled immediately. Back with Ima now, beats the keeper, and it is under the goalkeeper. Ball's out to Gildia, passes Reardon again, and it's Harris with the shot, but Grant goes the overhead. Straight down the throat of Tyne, however, Tyne showing plenty of composure, beats an opponent in Rendell, beats two opponents in Fazal, and eliminates a third with a pass to Reardon. Overlaps with Gildia in the centre now. Gildia, very good shot, but kept out by Woodley, and it's Malgosa with his second goal of the afternoon. Up with Webb lunging out wide. Back into the centre with Coates. Coates deflects, looking for the advantage of a teammate in Pavitt, but it's released via Tyne for Labrador, and back through the middle they come. They've got numbers, they've got speed, they've got space. It's with Gildia, and Gildia finds a man out wide, and it's across. Oh, and the opportunity goes begging Pavitt, but not the best efforts, and it's Tyne to Holland. Holland's jink up the line to Reardon in space, who has Tyne overlapping through the centre. Tyne to Gildia, has Malgosa in support out wide, but Gildia's reverse stick pass to the stick of Brandon Shaw there, well, is just with 90 seconds to go. Labrador have their sixth short corner of the match. Ima brings it in to Gildia, and it's overlapped out wide to Harris, and Harris's shot is deflected into the net. And we recommence Labrador with 3-1 advantage. Smallwood, who can't keep it in, and it's with Gildia, who links up out wide. And it's with Shaw now for the Labrador side. Rendell repels it, but it's raised, and with the first short corner of the second half, Ima brings it in for Labrador. Gildia's on the trap, he slings it wide to Harris, and it's Shaw with the deflection for Labrador. They take a 4-1 lead. It'll be Ima to inject for Labrador. Ball comes out to Gildia, and it's a shot by Reardon, but for Labrador. Tyne's dispossessed by Pavitt. Pavitt's got speed. He doesn't have too much support, but Tyne tries to make amends with a tackle, and Pavitt has an overlap from Campbell in the circle to Campbell. Campbell to Grant, but Shaw has an opportunity for a shot in the circle. Takes on both men. His angle pass beats Woodley at left wing for the North team, but he's tackled and beaten, and Ima looks to repel. Ima to Reardon, who has Tyne overlapping through the centre, and Gildia has space. He has support from Malgossa out wide and finds him. Malgossa links up with Shaw, and Shaw has his second in as many minutes. Good play, Labrador. Rainbow, though, trying to make amends and putting pressure on Gildia. Gildia waits the pass perfectly to Harris, who receives it, eliminates 2 opponents, and back to Gildia on the 1-2. Gildia to Reardon. Reardon takes on Campbell, beats 2. Not quite, but pivots and turns anyway. It's Gildia's on the trap. Out there it goes, and the goal is taken by Ima. Pass made by Craig Bigham. Labrador 7-1. Releases Bigham deep in defence for the Labrador side. Bigham to Tyne to Bigham. Bigham is met with a North attacker, but links up with Ima through the middle, who can't quite reel it in. And it is Webb to repel for North's very ambitious but very effective reverse stick pass to Grant. And Grant with the slap beats goalkeeper Justin Ward for Labrador. They took their chances, and Webb it was with a reverse stick pass to Grant, who'd done a very hard lead to find space. Gets North's second goal of the afternoon. And we have Norths with another opportunity, and they get 2 goals in the space of about 30 seconds. That time it was to Matt Webb. Webb have a seemingly unassailable first half lead, but they won't want to keep conceding goals like that. As Gildia goes to Harris. Harris' shot repelled by Woodley. Webb drops it to the advantage of Rendell, who has Grant in support and uses him. Grant comes back towards the ball, beats 2 opponents, loses his footing, and Malgossa releases Gildia in the centre of the ground. Gildia takes on the man. He has Reardon in support and uses him. Reardon's got plenty of space, plenty of time, and plenty of options, and he finds a good one into the circle come Labrador, but it's cut off by Fazal. Fazal to loses it to Reardon. The game has certainly dropped off in the last 5 minutes or so. Each team really struggling to link up passes they may have done in what was a fairly good quality first half. As Harris comes in, belts it past Woodley into the bottom corner of the net. Reardon and Bigham in position for the shot. Harris with the trap, Bigham with the flick, and it's deflected off the hand of Tom Woodley into the top of the net. Ball comes to Webb, who can't quite reel it in, and Smallwood misses the opportunity for the shot, and Ima comes away with immediately rebounding for Labrador. Slings it wide straight away, and Labrador through Harris have an attacking foray, and it's Shaw with his 4th goal of this second half, finishing up with Harris out wide, who shows excellent vision and poise to spot up Shaw in the centre of the circle, who puts his 4th goal in the back of the net. And Harris approaches the circle, links up out wide, and it's Shaw with his 5th. Labrador have another opportunity. Lee Rendell tries to get possession for Norths, but he can't, and Gildia puts it into the circle. And good sequence of passes, finishes up with Harris. One thing they've done well is execute their penalty corners, as Ima brings this one back into Gildia. Gildia's pass to Harris is deflected by Ward, and Bigham brings it through the centre to Gildia for Labrador. Gildia takes on 2 men, takes on a third, beats him, and it's Shaw looking for his 6th of the afternoon. Labrador still with the ball deep in attack. Really just doing as they please for periods in this second half, the Labrador side. They're faced with very little defensive pressure, and every time they go into the circle, there's an opportunity to score. Harris running the back line, puts it to the advantage of Brandon Shaw, and Shaw gets his 6th. That makes it 14 goals to 3 with a tick under 30 seconds to go, and that will probably be the last score we see in this match. And we're here post-match with Labrador striker Brandon Shaw. Brandon, how many did you finish with this afternoon?
6 today, yeah. Feels pretty good.
So that's certainly one you'll brag about?
No, not much of a bragger.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was the mood in the change rooms post-match? It was certainly very clinical by the boys.
Yeah, it was very, very tense. You know, we weren't too happy with only being 3-1 up. We really wanted to get some goals, and they got some in the second half. But yeah, lucky we got that. I think we got 11 in the second half, so we really wanted to put it to them.
I understand that there were a lot of new guys in the side today.
Yeah, well, we've got a lot of 2s playing up today because we had 6 out in the under-18s and Livers coaching as well. So yeah, in the nationals. So yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, you must be very pleased with your effort then. Congratulations.